So, bona my people. So, I tried to do a check-in video last night. It was like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not sure. I think I just need to update my iPad. But whenever I am making a video in certain apps, the audio is not working. So, I made that video in the YouTube app, and it's no audio. And then I did another video in the YouTube app, no audio. So I'm recording this from my camera app and my iPad, and then I'll just upload it, and I should have audio. But in my last video, I was talking about where I left off in The Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. I was talking about leaving winter and how I felt about what I was reading in the winter section of the book, and it was about the colorism. And so it's just like kind of frustrating how I felt like I was talking about something very important, and it was not, the audio did not, it wasn't picked up. So I was just saying that it is interesting, to read from these perspectives, and how I find them similar in some instances, but then they're different in some instances. And so I was just saying, it obviously was a different time and very hard for people of color that are darker skinned. That's what I was saying. I was saying that they were talking about the difference between colored and the N word, right? And so they were saying that the N word, people that were labeled the N word, were darker and low income, right? And then colored people were middle class black people, essentially, right? That was my understanding. And so the colorism, right? Because this book is about, European beauty standards, Eurocentric beauty standards, and my light skin, if you were, maybe not the hair, right? But according to back in these times, my light skin would have been favored, and it kind of still is, and preferred. Um, and it's just like this is a controversial topic, right? But my light skin would have been the preference, but I still would have been an N-word because I'm from low income. And I was saying, like, the cars that I've driven and the places that I've lived, the cities that I've lived, the jobs that I've had, like, I would still be considered an N-word, right? I would just be a light-skinned N-word. And I wouldn't be considered colored because I wouldn't be light-skinned with money. So that's what that video was about, and I feel like I explained it better. I wish that audio had caught, because this video, I kind of like fumbled and stumbled, and yeah, it is what it is though. But I took note of that, and interesting, for me as the reader to say, well, how would I identify back in that time, and how would I feel? Would I too resent other light-skinned women like myself, based upon them having money, right? Because we have the same light skin, so would I just have resentment towards them because they have husbands, and they have houses and cars, and like, it makes me wonder. So that was about 5 minutes. The video that got silenced. This one is a little short. It's not even 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm gonna end it here, and yeah, I hope you guys join my book club, and let's talk about these things. Bye.